Would you like to learn a little bit of brain science that will make a huge impact on your coaching? If so, my upcoming masterclass called Neuro-Coaching Mastery is for you. In this masterclass for coaches, I'm going to be sharing with you a little bit of brain science, a little bit of neuroscience called the three brain model or the triune brain theory. And in this model, we will look at how the three brains or three evolutionary brains interact or should interact with each other. And by doing so, when you can see human behavior through the lens of these three brains, it will take so much of the complexity out of trying to understand or figure out or demystify why a person is continuing to do something they don't want to do, or why they won't do the thing that they want to do. And so many kind of challenges that we face as coaches with our clients, things like imposter syndrome, self-sabotage. There's also things like addictions or compulsions and bad habits, habitual thought patterns, positive or negative. Often it's the negative ones we encounter. So everything from these recurring bad habits, and then the bigger themes, why can't a person make those changes? Why can't they set goals or achieve those goals? Why aren't they able to push themselves? So much of this will collapse down into just seeing it all through the lens of these three brains. And when you can see it through these three brains, you can dramatically simplify it both for you, that's a relief for a coach, and also for your clients, giving them a framework to understand their own behavior. Number one, that often takes an awful lot out of the negative emotions out of it when you educate them around why they're doing what they're doing or not doing what they're not doing. Then there's putting them back in control. So by understanding these three brains, what's called the reptilian brain, the very primitive brain for survival, the emotional brain that avoids pain and seeks pleasure, and then the human brain, which is really all that should be the CEO that runs the show, but is so easily overthrown. And the lower brains of the more primitive brains can easily take over and run the behavior. And that's when we get into all sorts of challenges and curiosities around human behavior. So putting someone back in control of their own brain and therefore the results is kind of the promise of this maths class. It will also do it for you. Now, it's simple, but not easy. It will take repetition and new exercises, but it's about rewiring your brain. And when you can master this, you are really putting yourself or your clients back in control of their own lives. That's the promise. I would love to see you on the call. So please join me on Thursday night of the 21st of March. If you can't, you can access the recording. Everything will be made available to you after the date. And I'd love to see you there.